Okay, the first thing I'm going to confess is that I'm terrible at vlogging. I hate it, and I know I'm practically incoherent, but I'm trying to read quality literature to a few people in the world who may care. So tonight's selection is from Winesburg, Ohio by Sherwood Anderson. And my favorite story by him, which made such a strong impact that I actually cried at the end of the story, is called Hands. I'll read the first paragraph. Upon the half-decayed veranda of a small frame house that stood near the edge of a ravine near the town of Winesburg, Ohio, a fat little old man walked nervously up and down. Across a long field that had been seeded for clover, but that had produced only a dense crop of yellow mustard seeds, or weeds, he could see the public highway, along which went a wagon filled with berry pickers returning from the fields. The berry pickers, youths and maidens, laughed and shouted boisterously. A boy clad in a blue shirt leaped from the wagon and attempted to drag after him one of the maidens, who screamed and protested shrilly. The feet of the boy in the road kicked up a cloud of dust that floated across the face of the departing sun. Over the long field came a thin, girlish voice. "Oh, you, Wing Biddlebaum, comb your hair, it's falling into your eyes," commanded the voice to the man, who was bald and whose nervous little hands fiddled about the bare white forehead as though arranging a mass of tangled locks. Wing Biddlebaum, forever frightened and beset by a ghostly band of doubts, did not think of himself as in any way a part of the life of the town where he had lived for nearly 20 years. And I think that's just a beautiful sentence there that gives you a, a very practically perfect insight into his character. Immediate and perfect. And then a page or so later we have the story of Wing Biddlebaum's hands is worth a book in itself. Sympathetically set forth, it would tap many strange, beautiful qualities in obscure men. It is a job for a poet. Assuming that poets are the best at describing everything, which I would take issue with. Maybe novelists are sometimes up to par with poets, or better. But anyway, um, I got this book after college. I had never taken any literature courses until after college. I decided to be less rebellious and actually maybe listen to what other people were doing and reading and thinking was worthwhile. So I hope you enjoyed this excerpt. I put a little thought into it, contrary to how I behaved yesterday. Yesterday I came in from waiting, grabbed a book off the shelf, put my finger down, and just read right from where my finger hit. But you can't lose with D.H. Lawrence. Anywhere your finger lands, you're going to find something good. But I would highly recommend everybody, if you can find this in a used bookstore, Winesburg, Ohio, by Sherwood Anderson.